Good afternoon. My name is Hae-sun Kim, advisor of Gangnam Labor Law Firm. Today, with Labor Attorney Jung Bong-soo, we are currently covering the Labor Union Act and the definition of some terminology of the labor union. So today, with the Labor Attorney Jung Bong-soo, could you explain the detailed terminology of the labor union?
Hello, how are you today? This is Bong-soo Jung, Korean labor attorney. Labor union means collective the association of workers. So then why labor union is made, or what the union play certain role for the company. So those are the reason is to improve working condition. How they improve their working condition? Labor union should request for collective bargaining to employer, and they negotiate, and also in case they cannot get to the agreement, then they can take some collective action. We call it strike. So strike means collective refuse to provide the labor service. Then employer may be threatened, or they are forced to respond. So in that case, employee or union request a better working condition. Then usually employee accept that. Then the result of such a collective bargaining become a collective agreement. Yeah.
I see. So does older employee, old workplace is allowed to have the labor union?
Yeah, of course, private sector, private businesses, the labor union is allowed if there is at least 2 workers. But public, like government official or the education center, they are controlled by the government. Then they limitedly apply to the labor law, so they can establish a labor union and they can ask collective bargaining, but they don't have a collective action. So right to strike, they don't have such a collective action. So that means usually government labor union, they cannot achieve their goal directly because they cannot take collective, industrial action. Yeah. So here I want to simply explain what is a labor union. So labor union is a collective association made of all workers. It must exclude those employer or those working for employer. Yeah.
I see. For in case of a large corporation such as Samsung or Hyundai, from the employer's point of view, it would be very threatening sometimes to have a strong labor union. So in order to control and have a friendly agreement between the employer and the labor union, what would be the ideal suggestion for the employer to maintain the labor union?
Yeah, I think to keep union very strong and healthy away from employers' intervention, so they need to keep their own independent authority or independent the management power. So if they are very dependent union, or they receive special subsidy to operation of union, it cannot be regarded as a union. So labor union should keep their independent entity. So then also they have to exclude those people who work for the interest of employer. Then union can be accepted as some special body or association that protect the workers' right. Yeah.
And also in this there's some 5 exceptional case where the organization is not regarded as a labor union. So could you explain those exceptional cases?
I think Yeah, so labor union is a kind of the voluntary and independent association made of the workers. So if they allowed those people who work for employer directly, then those the unions are regarded as not valid labor union. I mean, the union may be protected from this law, like so they have a right to ask for collective, mediation to labor commission. Also, they can sue the employer related to the some unfair labor practices. So, but if they are not labor union or they are not union conformed by the Labor Union Act, then they cannot take such a mediation. Also, they cannot take some remedy claim for the violation of some Labor Union Act. Yeah.
And also, for example, like Samsung case is a very, very large organization, not only domestically but internationally. But I understand that they did not have a proper labor union, and the employer tried to, what can I say, not to form a strong labor union. So, do you agree?
Yeah, so like some companies still they have long tradition that they don't want the union to be established in their entity. So in their case, especially Samsung, they violated the Labor Union Act, and some of the major HR managers were prosecuted, and they had to serve in the prison for the violation of the Labor Union Act. So the reason is that they tried to manipulate workers so that employees could not make union. So I think the policy is good for the company, but it is a violation of our Korean Constitution, also Labor Union Act. So that was the reason why they were punished. But nowadays, after some correction order from Labor Ministry, they accept the union as a kind of the bargaining partner, and also they try to understand a union more without intervention of union management. Yeah.
So from the employer's point of view and also employees' point of view, I think it's very important to have a proper guidance and consulting service from labor attorney, like Gangnam Labor Law Firm.
Thank you for mentioning. Yeah, we are specialized in managing labor union, also how to negotiate between, like maybe usually sometimes we work for union side, also sometimes we work for employer side. So, but when we represent either side, we try to support them fully based on our knowledge and experiences. Yeah.
I see. Thank you very much for your comment.
Okay, thank you for watching. Okay, bye bye.